I'm on stage, I perform and I wear a jacket, which looks pretty good, but this is quite old. I got this jacket in 2013, tailored jacket, and that's survived pretty well, but what's really come under a lot of wear and tear are the trousers, the pants of the jacket, and maybe you can see at the back where they have split, and I have sewn them up, and they split here, and I sewed them up, and then they split here, and I sewn them up, and then just on this last trip I felt down, I was like, oh, it's splitting here. Another place where it split is, of course, between the legs. You can see where it's sewn up there, and it's really bad when that happens on stage. It splits between the legs, and you're like, for the rest of the show, I'm just thinking, can people see this split? Are people going to be seeing my ass? Of course, I wear dark underwear underneath it, but that's always, it makes me a little bit nervous when I hear my trousers splitting across the back. There are reasons why this splits, partly just because I move a lot on stage. Another reason why these split is because I have put on weight. Something happened a few years ago after I bought this last suit, and that was that I turned 34 and a half, and everyone said, hey, you're really skinny, just wait until you're 30. And I turned 30, still really skinny, and then 31, still really skinny, 32, 33, 34. I'm like, I have beaten genetics. I am going to remain skinny in my entire life. And then I turned about 34 and a half, and then I was like, what's this? What's this? It's not much, but when you have a tailored suit, you're just like, yeah, that's just an extra 4 or 5 centimeters of the tailored suit and doing all that kind of stuff. So you can't really see it, but I did actually let out, the suit was this big here, and I actually opened it up a bit and added in an extra 4 centimeters. Now, I'm explaining all of this because this split, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to sew this up and do even more modifications and things. But Juliana sent me a message saying, a package for you arrived, and I was like, what package? And then of course I remembered that a few weeks ago I ordered from a tailor in Hong Kong, the same place where I got that suit, actually 2 suits ago. I ordered from Hong Kong another suit, and this time I just said, tell you what, exactly the same suit again, 2 pairs of pants, trousers, just so they lasted longer, and also put an extra 4 centimeters around my waist. Otherwise, everything exactly the same. I vlogged about my suit in the past, but I'm going to open this package up and see what we can find. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to get a pair of scissors. Now, I want to be really careful because this does have a suit in the side of it, so I want to be careful that I'm not going to slice into the material of the fabric, but let's do this. Pretty good. Oh, probably shouldn't have just ripped straight through the receipt. That wasn't very clever. Well, oh no, that might just be the customs receipt. Let me see. I'll see what the receipt is. There we go. Looking good. Pretty good, isn't it? Okay, I will now take them away. Put the knife away so I don't accidentally slice into it. Oh, actually, this is just gonna rip off. Here we go. So we have, should be 1 jacket, which is a little bit creased, of course, but that looks fine, and then 2 pairs of trousers, this time with belt loops, and they look pretty good. I've not tried this on, but hopefully my measurements haven't changed that much since 2009 or whenever I got this suit. 2008, I think it was actually, when I originally was measured by this thing, so I'll see now. Should we put it on? Yeah? Okay. Do
it.
Okay. Stand up again. Stand up again. Of course, it does need ironing, but let's see how much I've changed and see if this is going to fit. Does this look good?
Looking good.
Looking good?
Looking good.
Yeah? Yeah, pretty good. Now, this is different. Oh, it is actually... no, that's actually pretty good. That's actually, it feels very much like my old suit. So now there is something slightly different, which I've actually put on a channel, on my YouTube channel before, talking about this thing. There are a few different things. First of all, no tails, no slits up the back, which is very important if I'm doing a back cross. I don't want to have anything to happen there. And
light.
Is it a bit better for the light? Yeah, so no slit at the back, which is important for doing behind the back catches. Sometimes if there's a slit, your hand goes there and then you're just like, I don't have a hand to make that catch anymore. Also important, these buttons are very, very tightly put down because they will catch on Diablo strings, so these buttons have to be small and fixed down. Also, the length of the jacket, you maybe can't see so much, but normally jackets are measured there. These arms look a bit short, and that's very important for catching things, because if you reach behind your back and try and do a catch, you really don't want it coming down to there. You want your sleeve to come to there, so just to be able to move your arm around and never have anything getting in the way. So that's the difference. That's why I have to have a tailored suit for this kind of thing. Shall I try?
Put it on.
Put them on, okay. So I'll just turn around. Actually, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. I'll edit this part out. All right, and then let's see. Pair of pants number 1. Here we go. Whoop. Are they going to fit? Oh, a little bit tight. Not too bad though. There you go. Do a zip. Oh, also I asked for the zip this time to be a black zip instead of a, because the other one was like a metallic zip and it was sometimes a little bit visible. So it was like gold zip. But there you go. What do you think? Is it good?
Yeah.
Just needs
smart.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Can I move around a lot? Is that good?
It doesn't split immediately.
It doesn't immediately split. However, there is actually something, I'll try those ones on as well, but not right away. But one thing I do want to realise is, of course, I bought this from the same tailor, theoretically, exactly the same fabric. So the idea being is that this is a new jacket, which I think looks pretty cool. But if I get the old jacket, even though it is 3 years old, if I take this jacket off and put this jacket on, Will having 2 pairs of pants means I have completely redundant suits, so I can, you know, swap the other jacket around. Which one am I putting on? Is it going to be the old one or the new one? And we'll see if it matches up to see if I can avoid putting it. Does that match up? Does the fabric look good? Maybe it's difficult to see, but I think that will still work. I don't think it's any mismatch of colour because it is the same fabric from the same tailor. So here's my old jacket, which does actually feel a little bit bigger actually. Maybe it's just stretched out, I've just moved in it a lot more, with the new trousers. So now I can still use either new trousers and old jacket, or, you know, or new trousers and new trousers, and the trousers, the pants of the old ones which are all split, I'll just chuck them out. I'm never going to use them again, but I do now have 2 complete suits with the trousers and stuff like that. And because it was from Hong Kong, not that expensive, and arrived after just a few weeks. So I think that's it. New suit. Anything else you want me to say?
No.
No? Pretty good?
All fine.
Yeah, and it just, like I say, just needs ironing, and that's going to be as good as new on stage. Well, it is new, but even the old suit with the new trousers is going to be as good as new. So I'm really pleased with that. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe and stuff to the vlog, and I'll see you next time.